Well, joining us to discuss the brazen attacks on security facilities in Imo State is Professor Sam Amadi, who is an associate professor of law at the Baze University. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 10, Professor. Well, the last few days I've seen increased attacks on security facilities and personnel. What is the reaction to all of this development?
Well, I think first it's very clear that we are dealing with strange times. This is crazy. Nobody expects this level of targeted attack against federal government, against the rule of law institutions. So clearly unprecedented. Before now, the UADP said the Southeast was the most peaceful, less restive part of the country. But we've seen a trend of violent attack against government solutions, and that suggests perhaps that some things are changing drastically. It's pathetic. It's going to further undermine economic development. It could also increase the rate of police brutality in the Southeast, where we've seen many complaints about unfair policing. So this is really a tragic development, and I hope the security and the people of the Southeast could work hard to end this spate of attack on police and military formations.
Well, Prof, in your response, you mentioned that things are changing. What exactly would you say are these things that are changing, and how do we restore peace and normalcy?
What is changing is the perception of injustice and perhaps oppression. That's number one. So the narrative that we are being oppressed, we are attacked, the state, the Nigerian state, is clamping down. We saw the case in MNA where youths were reportedly killed, about 27 of them. We see several cases of state violence against residents. So that creates a disconnection and a perception of the Nigerian state as an enemy, and that could reform some of these developments. The second development is the fact that the Southeast governors have not done like the Southwest governors to create a form of regional security outfit to deal with the perception of increased violence by headers, conflict with headers. We saw what happened in Ebonyi State, where the community was almost decimated by strategic action of headsmen. Again, these kind of issues create a sense that the Southeast governors are not able to do the heavy lifting of providing security for their people. And so we've seen a sense in which both private militia and lawless groups could take advantage to provide security or feel embittered to take positions where the state has been missing. And the third phenomenon is a conspiracy around perhaps a fifth columnist who is trying to engineer conflict in the Southeast as a way of staging a military attack again. So that perspective is out there. That perhaps, like the governor said, that this is not IPOB, it's not ESN. This could be political machination to create a sense of conflict, the sense of pandemonium in the Southeast, to elicit heavy military attack, or even a state of emergency. So these are the three tendencies, but essentially, there's loss of effective governance in the Southeast. This conflict suggests that the governors need to do more, to sit up, and to win back legitimacy from the people so they can benefit from local intelligence and civic mobilization against this kind of crime. But the Southeast has been a place that's been historically peaceful and where you have high level of social trust and capital, which means crime should be low and violent crime should be absolutely very low.
All right, Professor, thank you very much for your insight at this time. Professor Sam Amadi, Associate Professor of Law at Baze University, Abuja. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you very much.